what's going on, guys? It is Gameman here, and welcome back to another mod review. Yeah, no funny intro this time because this is an update review. That's right, this is an update review on the J70 Tram engine. Yeah, no, this thing got a humongous update recently, and I was completely oblivious to it. I didn't know it got the update, but we're gonna check it out here on the railroad. So, first things first, the locomotive is very different than it was before. It has a lot more realistic wood paneling on it. The number is actually kind of deviated through the wooden paneling, which is really cool. It has a new Raider Locomotive Works plate on the side. But if we go into the cab, you will see the speedometer and the brake pressure. You'll also see right here is the boiler pressure. You'll see that we're standing at the front of the boiler, but the throttle linkage is still here. So if I do this, you can see that the throttle is up here, and you will see that the handbrake is up here, which still works perfectly. But if we just jump back off of it and come back around, the cab now has quite a bit of interior to it now. The independent works. I don't think the main air brake works. Yeah, it doesn't show that it has an air brake, because I'm assuming these things didn't have air brakes. But, oh my, what? That's the reverser? Then what's this little thing right down here? I wonder what that is. This little lever down here. The throttle, if you look at it, it's fully animated. So when you pull it, it twists that, which twists the throttle up there, so you can travel from either end, which is really cool. Explains why the reverser goes all the way through. You again have a speedometer right here and a boiler pressure gauge here. But the brake pressure gauge is all the way up there. So, like, I don't really know how that would work. The whistle is still in the same place. And I also noticed that there's a little bell up here now. There's need to be a little bell. Hang on, wait. Okay, ding-a-lings like that. So it looks air compressed. There's no like rope or anything on it. But there is a cool new feature with the tram itself. If you go into customizations, there is now an option to remove the side skirting, which lets you see the teeny tiny piston and the teeny tiny wheels. Now the question is, does the reverser animate? No, the reverser does not animate. I do like, however, that they fixed that the cylinders come out the side here with or without the plating. So that's cool. And they come with liveries now. So you have the standard that it spawns with. You have the RLW blue, which actually doesn't look half bad in this little style right here. And I believe, yes, the LNER black is like the standard livery. So that's really cool. Moving on to the passenger cars here. The little passenger cars got a major update, it looks like. These are not the same cars I remember. So if we hop up in here real quick and close this up. Close it up. Open the open the sliding door. How fancy. But yeah, it's a little standard coach with baggage racks up on the top here, which is really cool. But you guys may have noticed in the flyer rounds that there is this blue car back here. Well, what is this blue car? Well, this blue car, provided that I can open the gates. Oh, I just walk right through them. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I can't walk right through that one. That's so weird. Anyway, close the door. This is the new Tram buffet car. And it is specifically painted in Titfield Thunderbolt colors, which I don't think I've ever seen the Titfield Thunderbolt. Actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't. But this is the buffet car. This is a bonus car that you can add 20 people to. And it's got this adorable little kitchen area that you can actually go into and man if you wanted to. You can have this little area. And it's kind of like this lounge-esque style specialty car. I don't exactly know if there were buffet trams. I don't know how this classifies as a buffet, because I don't see no buffet tables. I don't see any dining area. So I don't know how this would have worked per se. Like, I have no clue. But it's very, very cool and very, very interesting because it comes in the standard color like this one, but it also comes in the Titfield blue. Now, here's my question. Do the regular trams come in Titfield blue? They don't. They only come in RLW. So if you do spawn the Titfield Thunderbolt car, as I'm going to call it, the buffet car, and you spawn it as Thunderbolt, can you copy it over? You can. You can copy it over. Okay, so it's not that you can't use the color scheme, it's that it is exclusive to the buffet, but you can move it to the other cars, which is very cool, very nifty. Now, apparently, this thing had some major updates with tractive effort too, which I'm kind of surprised about because if I remember correctly, this thing wasn't that beefy. So let's just go into company mode real quick and let's take a look at the new J. 9,900 pounds of tractive effort. Now, excuse me one moment. I need to check the original map rating for this thing.
Later.
Okay, so going back to my original review, because I actually had to look up my original review for this, it has 1,000 pounds more tractive effort than it used to. It used to have 8,900 pounds. It now has 9,900 pounds. So there is a distinct difference in tractive effort. Now, it's not like a major difference in tractive effort, and I doubt it's going to change too much. You could probably haul an extra coach, most likely. But let us give this a shot with operating it. Let's see if it runs any different. So I'm standing in the back cab area. We can give this thing a speed test. That's a proper thing to do. Okay, we've got the engine on the speed test. We're gonna have the side fleeting off. We are gonna switch this coach just back to its original RLW red to distinguish the two for at least this trial. And we're going to put this into LNER black because I like the LNER black. Let's just see how fast the new engine goes with its two coaches. Oh man, this gets up and goes. You really don't need that much power on it even. Like very little and it gets going. This speed test might end very quickly. I'm not quite sure, but I just kind of want to see how fast it'll go. It's climbed up to 30. If it can make it to 45 miles an hour, I'll be impressed. Oh. It instantly capped out at 32. Okay, it instant capped out at 32, so it can only go 32 miles an hour. So for this little dude, that's not bad with two cars on it, but what if we get rid of the cars? Nope, still 32.
Well, we failed.
Oh, first derailment of a review because I decided to try and be funny and ha-ha. But I guess this also gives us a chance to see what the cars look like browned. Unintentional oddity there. 88% derailed. Okay, so Yeah, they definitely brown very differently. These cars used to be very wood paneled and everything, and now they're kind of like this nice, really cool full wood design. Very, very nice. Did we cause any damage to you? Not really. So, gosh darn it. All right, well, we'll have to get out. Re-rail this car. Re-rail. There we go. It's re-railed. Bring you forward to bring you backward. Re-put the air in. Okay, so yeah, no, definitely not the fast little dude. It was never a fast little dude. But for a branch line, like a Larka, I could see this thing working. In my last review, I don't exactly remember what I said, but yeah, I mean, I still see this as a very useful little engine if you want a UK style locomotive. Now, the thing that I find cool is that the windows open on the front and the rear. And you have this adorable little headlamp here. Now, it looks like you could add lanterns here as well. Yeah, you could definitely add lanterns there, but it looks like you can't. But you got this itty bitty little light on one end, and then you've got the little lamp on the other end. I think by the looks of it, those were oil lamps, but they're electric for the game, obviously. I do love the running gear. It's very nice, especially this, which I think this might be the injector system. I'm not sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But the brake shoes, they close up and release, which is really cool. The steam comes out of the cylinders just right. There was a time where the steam cylinders would shoot up and down in the cab instead of shooting left and right. I don't know how they would have traditionally been, but I do like the side to side of the cylinder drains. It's very cool. If I cut this and just open up the throttle, will it work? In kicking the cylinders in? No. What if I do this? Nope, the cylinders have become very quiet. Off you go. But yeah, no, would I recommend this mod to anybody? Easily. Because look at that stopping distance, dude. That is some sharp stopping distance. Now, that also depends on whether or not I have the settings set correctly. All right, so that was medium braking force. Let's try standard braking force. Get it up to a good, decent clip. And stop. Still pretty fast for a braking force. Pretty quick. But 32 miles an hour, it could traverse the whole system. Now, granted, it only has 0.9 tons of coal. So you're not going to be going like Nantahala levels of distance on this thing. Like you're not going to Andrews this. It's just not going to happen. But it's a cool little mod, and I love it, and I think it's cool, and I love seeing it update. I remember when these were very, very different, because now there's much more customization you can do them. You can change the base color, the lettering color, the trim, and the inner lining trim. And on here, you can change base color, which is black, the lining color, the trim, the inner trim, the buffer beam, and the valve gear trim. Valve gear trim. Wait a minute. Oh, you can give it red rods. Yeah, red rods. But if I'm going to do red rods, I'm going to give it the red that we already have to match. Yeah, that's nice. And then hide away the brushes. But yeah, if you guys like this mod, I'd say go get the update if you haven't. And if you haven't gotten this mod, go get it. It's a lot of fun. But I know, short review. I'm recording this very late in the day, so it's going to be a short one. But If you guys like this video and you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification button, become part of the gamer team. Check out W Energy right here. And you support me using my creator code, link in the description for that. It is wonderful. But with that being said, y'all, it is time to bid adieu. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!